So a wild tour story from a guy like myself. I'll give you Canada. First time going to Canada on tour. This is probably 2013, and we had a bus and everything. You know, traveling that whole experience, right? And one of the things that people always tell you about Canada is that it's one of those borders, probably one of the hardest borders to get into, that is like close to America. They're very strict. If you have a DUI here in the States, it's a great possibility they will not let you into Canada. It's just, they have a standard. Fine. So, you know, I know I got a couple charges, blah, 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 blah at the time, because, you know, I just got into the industry like the year prior. And I keep thinking about it the whole time as I keep getting more and more successful. Like, damn, certain places I'm not gonna be able to go because, well, the record, right? And so, anyways, we're touring, and you know, when you're on tour, you have a million things on your mind. Anyways, long story short, or long story long, however you want to hear it. It's time to go to Canada now. Like, we done did this place, there's Canada time. So we're heading to Canada, and you know, we're getting closer and closer to the border. You know, the bus, you know, it's a good amount of people on the bus. No more than 12, no less than 6. A rule for the tour bus is that you know, don't take a shit on the bus. It's just not a smart thing to do, unless you got like a super fancy bus. It's just not a good look. So I think even at the time, something had went wrong even with our toilet. So it was like not the thing to do for shitting. And anyways, a guy like myself, I had to take shit. So the shit didn't come till closer and closer to the border. And so well, I had to do what I had to do. And I think like I shitted in a bag or some wild shit like that, right? Boom. So let's say I shit in the bag. We 2 hours from, or hour and a half from the border. Anyways, shit, it is what it is. It's in the bag or whatever. Of course, I didn't tell anybody, but hey, it's my bus. I don't gotta tell you shit. No pun intended. And we get to the border. When we get to the border, it's everything that you could imagine. Get off the bus, blah, 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 blah. Nobody's nice. You know, like, Drake is nice, but the Canadian border is not nice. And so we all have to get off the bus. I don't think we got any drugs on us or whatever, but I mean, it's a long time ago, so, you know, it is what it is. But for the most part, I think we were pretty safe. We all come inside of the Border Patrol, and we're all sitting there, you know, just waiting to see who gonna pop up with, oh, he got a gun, or like with some wild shit. I mean, I know that's not there, but they make it seem like they're gonna plant a gun or they're gonna do something. Anyways, we're sitting there for a long time, and they made me sit separate from my entourage. And of course, they didn't tell you a reason why. So I took it personal. And I probably started popping my shit after about 45 minutes or something like that, close to an hour. Finally, the guy one of the main guys that told us to get off of the bus, he comes back inside, and his face, he's irate. He's red, like super mad. I'm like, oh man, well, we're not doing the show out here. He's mad, like, you know, we're going to jail or something like that. I would say he came inside, you know, he looked at me crazy, like just one of those crazy looks where it's like, you know, I'm already kind of feeling the type of way because you got me waiting all this time. Like, my time is precious, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got like money to go make. But he won't say nothing. It was just a look. And then he go over by his people at Border Patrol. And, you know, they're talking amongst themselves. My people, they could see me, but we're not in the same room or whatever. We looking at each other like, what? I think we might have still had our phones. So me and my road manager at the time, he's texting me like, boom, like, it shouldn't be nothing, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, they let them go back on the bus, my entourage, right? Or go back outside. I think I go back on the bus. Then they made me wait probably like 25 more minutes. I'm like, oh man, I'm going back. I'm getting deported. I don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is all bad. Come to find out, the kicker is this. The guy who was very irate, blah, 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 he thought he found drugs and it was my bag of shit. And so when he opened it, he was pissed off and was super mad. So that was pretty funny. That was a great Toy Story.